Hello, this is Earl again. I have another specialty car to offer you people. It is a 1967 Lincoln Continental Convertible suicide door. Probably one of the most dynamic cars that were ever built. The idea of the doors opening in this fashion made it an iconic look. Very difficult to find these things these days in reasonable condition, and I'm going to say this one is in reasonable condition. It's had a new top put on it, as you can see. New paint. I think you can see the interior is in extremely nice condition. The motor you'll see in the still pictures. Car runs and drives extremely well. The windows do work. One of them is slow. Got to kind of help it up. This was a restoration that stopped rather abruptly. I'll show you indications of that. For instance, right here it should say Continental. It does not. These holes were filled in, and these were not. We do not have the badges that fit in there. Coming to this side of the car, everything seems to be all right without any issues. Doors open and close as they should. Paint is very reasonable. I think it would take one more rub with rubbing compound, and I think you got something here. It's a pretty straight car. I'm going to try something here. Normally it doesn't work because that's my luck, but I'm going to try this. Again, I'm doing this without a cup. So let's see what happens. I'm going to try to make the top go down. Here's where the sticky part comes. I have to help it just a little with my hand. As you can see. And it works the same way in the up position. And there you have it, folks. It is now a four-door convertible, which it always was. I think that's about all. I'm going to take you for a little ride, show you just how smooth it is. There's another thing. Fuel gauge does not work. I'm going to try and get that fixed if I possibly can. The power seat has a button that's missing in the center, but these switches are readily available. But it does have the tilt position. Actually, in this position, it's comfortable for me. I don't know how it would be for you. I think you can see inside the door jambs how solid it is. The miles show 42,000. I think it's 44,000. I'm sorry. Radio does work, clock does not. The radio only works when this is situated properly as the power antenna. So right now it's probably not working. As you can see, this comes right out. So I would say we probably need a brand new antenna. That's really about it. Those are the only criticisms I can come up with. To find one of these cars that look like this and drive like this is going to be very difficult. We're going to put a reasonable price on it. It's not going to be $50,000. So there you have it. I think there's one other thing I forgot to mention. I want to make sure I do. Yeah, this wheel opening molding is missing. There's one on the other side, but I noticed that. All of the chrome, as you can see, seems to be in stainless, seems to be in real good condition. So here we go. I'm going to get in, fire it up, and we'll go for a little ride. Try to do 3 things at once. I'm not good at one thing at once, but here we go. Didn't let me down starting, which is always a good thing. It never has, really. I'm only kidding when I say that. There's nothing like these old Lincolns. They just drive as smooth as they look. They're just a great looking car and a great driving car, but I'm telling you, it's 14 miles long, and if you're used to all these little cars that they've been producing, you know, you better have call the airport so you want to practice driving your car over there. But for you people that remember these cars and have driven these cars, this one drives exactly the way it should. Just gonna go around this little area again. Yeah, I gotta go this way, I think. As you can see, the neighborhood's pretty nice. But all of that being said, I'll get you on a road so I can get it up. Transmission shifts perfectly. There are no issues with the motor. It does not smoke. It does not leak to my knowledge. I haven't seen any evidence of it. And the transmission just does what it's supposed to do. As you can see, there are no, I don't know if you can feel it, but there's no shakes, wobbles, or any of that nonsense going on. This, I think you can see just how smooth this is gliding down this road. And it does it, you know, I've had it up to 55, 60 miles an hour, and it reacts the same way. I drove this car from Beaufort, South Carolina to Charleston the other day, and it just went right down the road the way it was supposed to. So all of those things in mind, take a look at the still pictures. I took enough of them. You know, just kind of figure it out for yourself if this is the car for you. My name is Earl. My number is 954-444-0850. And give me a call. Talk to me about it. I'll tell you everything I know about it. I'll try to make it as easy as possible. We've been doing this for a long, long time. We have sold many, many cars on eBay. And mostly cars of this nature. We don't sell just the, you know, the 013 Chevy, whatever they make now. I'm not even in tune to them anymore. But yeah, this is, just give me a call. 954-444-0850. And I'm going to keep you on this a little bit longer here until I get out on a good road and I can step it up a little bit for you. You can see the steering wheel's got a little imperfection in it, which is very, very common for an original steering wheel of this era and this type. Give you a little view of Beaufort, South Carolina here. And naturally, there we go. It's like riding on a cloud. It really is. I mean, I hate to use that old term, but that's just the way it is. It just floats down the highway. So there you have it. My name is Earl, 954-444-0850. Give me a call back. Talk to you later. Thanks for looking.